Welcome to another episode of FNNR, Free News and Reviews, where I review Kenyan music and other content that I find on my way. Now, today we're going to look at Karun and Xenia Manasseh's track called Anticipate. It's actually Xenia Manasseh featuring Karun, but anyway, you know how it is. Today we're going to look at the video. If you haven't watched the first song, I'll probably try and link. I will not link it. You go look for it, but link. So, look, search for the track review, but this is going to be a video review. I'm trying something different. Let me know what you think. So let's talk about Anticipate, the video itself. The song is a killer, but I feel like it was let down by the video. Let me start with the positive, because I feel like the positives here are not so many. The main positive thing is the concept was stellar. This concept was stellar, and if it had been executed properly, it would have made the video stand out greatly. It is one of those video concepts that if you nail it properly, you're going to get everything. Like it's going to make people feel things that they're never gonna feel. Now, let me begin with the first problem. The first glaring issue I had with this video is Karungari's posture when they are sitting behind the Mercedes Benz. Wouldn't it have killed the director of photography to tell Karun to sit on the right side, to my right or to her left? That would have solved the issue, because clearly she's sitting in that angle to avoid flashing us. But seriously, it was a simple thing. Oh wait, I forgot another positive thing. I'll talk about it later. But angekaa tu kando, like ungemweka tu akae opposite aeke miguu vile alikuwa ameweka, ama ahang miguu side nyingine. Maybe they wanted to show the badge of the Mercedes, but I feel like that was an oversight. For me, a person who has slight, I like order and chaos. I am OCPD. It's called OCPD, not OCD. It's OCPD, and I like order. I like things in lines. Like I follow lines a lot. So hapo kulikuwa na shida kidogo. Hiyo ilinisumbua. I was watching the video the whole time. I'm like, there is a framing problem here, and that is another thing I noticed. There's a framing problem. There are moments that frames felt lopsided. Like there was an extra element of negative space in spaces where it was not supposed to be. Sometimes I felt like the video was a bit crooked. I don't know, there was just this weird sensation when I was looking at some frames and some stills where it felt like the video was crooked, or there was a lot of negative space on one end, and it mostly affected Karun. That's the funny thing. It's like they tried to showcase so much of Xenia, and then at the end of the day, you find that Karun's side wasn't as balanced as Xenia's side. It's something that I noticed. Another problem that I had with the video is the color grading. This was the shittiest color grading I've ever seen in a video, mainly because the song and the tune and the tone of the song is one of those that needs you to get moody. The color grading in the car at some moments were good, in some moments were good, where it felt too moody, it felt elemental, but most of the time, I'm just gonna say it felt like this video was shot on a phone and recorded and like edited on Instagram. Like, I'm not lying, even Instagram editors doesn't do a better job. I don't know what was going on with the team here. Maybe there's miscommunication, maybe the director didn't have enough time, but I feel like the color grading wasn't on point. It really felt a lot, because when I was looking, especially the scenes where they were outside and they were riding behind the Mercedes, it felt like nilikuwa nasikia nikana choma na jua the whole time. Nilikuwa na feel nikana choma na jua, which is weird, but I don't know. Maybe you guys watch the video and then you let me know. Another problem I had with the video is there's this weird thing. I know this is a stylistic device where you kinda make the video kinda choppy, so it gives this, I forget the name of the style, but it's a filmmaking technique. However, the way it was done here, instead of making us feel like it was intentional, it felt like I had to watch this video on several devices. I watched it on my laptop, I watched it on a TV, I had to watch it on a phone. I watched it on a phone, I'm not sure. But I had to watch it on different devices just to confirm, maybe my data is bad, maybe my Wi-Fi is terrible, or maybe something is wrong. I don't know, I even had to watch it on my Wi-Fi at home and then watch it, because I kind of felt like there was something weird going on. Because there are scenes where that thing was being done and it felt like it was kind of choppy. It felt choppy. It felt like frames were getting lost, like something was wrong during the rendering process. Yeah, and that is another problem that I had with the video. The other problem I had with the video is the chemistry between Karun and Xenia was really downplayed. I genuinely wish there was more chemistry. I genuinely wish it felt more organic. The moments they sat in the car, that was a very organic moment, but I felt like the way it was framed, sometimes it left us wanting more. Sometimes it left us feeling like these guys were just told, wake up, trust me, I'm a photographer. That's what it felt like. I genuinely wish like if they played more on their feminine traits, if they played more on their feminine traits, or they tried and did something that made sense. Like, something that made sense, like what? Like if it was more cohesive, if it was more one of those things that Sujin has explained, Ajay. Like it just didn't feel like it was intimate enough for me. This is just me saying, and I feel like these are two powerhouses and they really have chemistry. They are friends, they know how to do this. I just feel like if they had moments where it just felt like it was two girls having a moment where they are talking or whatever, it would have felt more organic, it would have felt more deliberate, it would have felt more homely and comely. So the last thing I want to talk about is the lighting. Yes, these are my suggestions. Like enough of shitting about this. I'm not gonna shit anymore on this video. I feel like the concept was really amazing. The costumes, Xenia really did an amazing thing picking out the costumes, because everyone was looking amazing. Karun with the dress was looking fire, but we really got to appreciate it. Xenia was also looking fire with her outfit, but we really got to appreciate it. So at the end of the day, this is what I'm gonna say, man. I feel like this is one of those concepts that really needed a team that really understood the process. Yeah, Terry and Iraki did the makeup, did an amazing job. But the videography, man, director of photography and videography, hapo mlilala kidogo. And this is a concept that really needed you to go hard. And there was a lot happening, but at the same time, there was nothing happening. I felt like the song carried the video. It didn't complement the video. Unlike other videos that Xenia has done, and I know most of her videos aren't as fire, but this is her weakest video to date in that, and it was not let down by the concept, it was not let down by the costume department, it was let down by number 2, the director of photography, and number 2, the director of photography, and number 2, the videography elements. Maybe I'm shitting on this video too much, and maybe you guys loved it, maybe you guys saw the video and you don't share the same sentiments as I do, but I just feel like, hey man, you know, if you're going to go this direction, but go to it. So my advice is, I'm going to slow down. Let us enjoy the moment. Let us feel every single frame. Let us feel, allow the fans to savor the view that is there. Allow the fans to appreciate the concept in its own. And then another thing is, let the editing marry the concept. If that makes sense, I don't know. My videographer is looking at me funny. I don't know if I'm making sense. Am I making sense, Mr. Producer?
Small hard. Small,
yeah, you're not getting the point. You're not getting the point. Okay, what are you not getting, Mr. Producer? Explain to me.
It's a whole thing. Watch it through.
Okay, maybe let's stop the video here and then we shall do another one. Anyway, my name is Xenia Manasseh. See you on the next video. Bye bye.